Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Cho Super Hyper Podcast.
Wow!
We're here. This is supersentaiseries, as always, joined by
Toku Tony, howdy.
We talk every week on this podcast about Superhero Time, which is a Japanese block of superhero shows that airs Sunday mornings or Saturday afternoons, evenings for us. And for 25 years, it's been Kamen Rider
25 years.
and Super Sentai. Next week, I don't know if they're still going to be calling it that, but it will no longer be Super Sentai. We did it. We made it to the last episode of Super Sentai until they go on hiatus for a while. We're going to be talking about some stuff in this episode up top so that we can sort of get this information out ahead of the rest of the stuff we're going to be talking about. But first, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know how you feel about the show. Let us know how you feel about the shows we talk about. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, Blue Sky. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I don't go on TikTok anymore. And other sites are like whatever. I guess I'm on Facebook, but yeah, so usually we get into talking about our week, and then we talk about maybe some Toku Toy Time. Do we have any this week?
Not really. I have the thing that you gave me. But I haven't opened it.
Well, yeah, but should we get into that? No, let's get into this thing first.
Yeah.
So we're still trying to figure out the details, the whole story about the whole how we're going to do this, what we're going to do. We're still trying to figure it out, but basically we will be moving to another channel. Cho Super Hyper Podcast will be put on hold for a little bit. We will come back. Either we'll do this, we'll have this same name on a different channel. It'll be a bespoke channel. It won't be Super Blastex. It'll be its own thing on YouTube. Or we'll come back with a new name on a new channel. Channel has not yet been decided. That's some of the things we still have to figure out. But I thought it'd be a good time to be doing this because, like I mentioned up top, Super Sentai has ended, and it just feels like a good place to pause for a little bit, so that we can get our stuff together. Now, I don't want this channel or our fans to not have any of our content in the who knows how long this will take. I don't want it to be too long. I don't want it to take away from the Zeztz stuff we've been doing, because that's still going to be going on, and I don't want us to get too far from that. We have had a hiatus before. That was an unplanned,
right,
necessary hiatus. But this time, this is a planned, I guess unnecessary. Well, unnecessary in the sense that we don't need to do it, but it is necessary because I don't feel like we've grown. We can't bust 200 subscribers. Our views sometimes cannot get past 50 per video. And I think starting out with the new fresh, even though we have 141 or 2 official episodes, and then altogether, what was it, 152, 150 something?
156, something like that.
Let
me check again.
Go to my YouTube page and then podcasts. That little sub.
157.
So this will be 158. But like I said, I don't want this channel or our fans to not have anything. So I'm probably going to get back into streaming a little bit on this channel. I'll do something tomorrow. I'll blabber on about stuff tomorrow. Play some. Probably I'll play Ninja Turtle Run. That game has me hooked right now. TMNT Splintered Fate.
Yeah.
And then I also do want to still cover some of the reviews. So I think with those, I've talked to Tokutoni about it a little bit. Maybe doing some hand cam stuff where we just say some of our thoughts into our phone for a little bit, or maybe even set up the camera here and talk a little bit about it. Not make a whole podcast thing. I'm thinking about even making it vertical, make it a short so that we can keep the momentum. Now, sure enough, watch that be the thing that makes us explode or get more attention, and then maybe we will just stay here. But I think the main takeaway from this exercise is to try something different, to try something maybe a little out of our wheelhouse of our comfort zone, to encourage growth, because it is kind of crazy. The most we've ever gotten, I think, was 202 subscribers. We gain and lose all the time. You know, that happens. But we just can't seem to get out of that zone. And then the same thing, like I said, with the views. I would like to get a bigger following, get a bigger crowd. And it's not even for monetary or anything. I just want to talk to more people about the stuff we watch. And largely, nobody's watching us. So I do think if we, like I said, try something different, have little cams. Okay, guys, episode 22 of Zeztz. Rita bites it, and I'm sad about it. Okay, see you later, guys. You know.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Or maybe we'll play something and we'll record it like on a Friday night and then post it Monday morning or something like that. We'll still do a couple things here and there on this channel, but the podcast at large, where we sit down and talk for about an hour and a half to 2 hours about superhero time, is on hold for a little bit.
It's stop for right now. But I feel like if we do shorts like that, it'll definitely bring in a new type of audience. Shorts have definitely blown up on every social media platform, and if we just at least put some effort into that, that would push a long way. And especially if we get a new channel with a new algorithm and a new system of people coming in and out, that would be very, very helpful.
And that's part of the thing as well. Shorts that we can post on Insta, Bluesky, Twitter. Yeah.
Instagram.
That was the first one. Instagram, Bluesky, Twitter. I was gonna say TikTok, but I don't know how much longer that's gonna be around for. Oh, it's another thing about this that we're gonna have to talk about, Tokutoni. I don't want to use Discord anymore. Starting next month. I think.
Oh, why?
I think a lot of people are that way. Oh, you need facial scan recognition to use your Discord account.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, that's coming. I'm surprised your podcast hasn't talked about it. The one every day.
Yeah, no, I guess. Well, yeah, the Morning Somewhere podcast.
Yeah.
No, they don't talk about that. They usually talk about
tech stuff.
Yeah, like tech stuff, but like world events. And then whenever something very, very, very serious happens, they go to like the more lighthearted stuff. But yeah, I'm also surprised I haven't heard about them talking about that.
Yeah.
Maybe they haven't. I just zoned out. It was like a topic that was going around somewhere.
This was just got announced on Monday. Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
It just got announced yesterday. And I canceled my Nitro later that night.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So there's this thing called TeamSpeak, which I guess was a thing before Discord. We can maybe jump into.
Oh my god, I haven't used TeamSpeak since like 2015.
Yeah, there's a lot of people jumping into that right now, apparently.
Oh wow, going back to that.
Yeah, I don't know what the video service looks like on that, but hopefully with whatever the new podcast brings, we can work around whatever we choose. Even if maybe we were recording in person, like in the same room.
Used to do it.
Yeah, but I think we have to have the camera still.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
and I already have a solution for that in my head.
Would it be in your? It would be in your room, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I know exactly how I'd like to record it and how I'd like to have a camera operation and set up in here. And I think I've done it once before. So I'm pretty sure I can recreate it.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
and make a very, very good system for us.
That's some of the stuff we're going to be working out for the upcoming reboot of this endeavor we have. So yeah, don't fret. We'll still be putting some things. Tokutoni, if you have random Toku thoughts that you want to post online, you know, take out your camera. You're eating Burger King in the parking lot on one of your drives. Record it, shoot it to me, and I'll upload it to the channel or something.
That's nasty.
What?
That's nasty, Burger King.
Oh,
that's terrible. I'd be eating Taco Bell.
Right, Bad Bunny.
Baboni.
But yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
This is just new things to do and new endeavors to explore, and I think it's good for us because we've been doing the same thing for 2 years. We only just started doing the face cam, and I feel like we should do more to, expand upon this since we have been doing this, like I said, for 2 years. And I feel like how you said, by now we should have had a bigger exposure. The most positive video we've had in terms of views that wasn't a special, because our two most highest viewed videos are specials, is episode 12.
Wow.
Geets 34 and kingohger 10, which is the end of the movie, which was 848 views.
Wow.
We have not broke 1,000 on a regular episode.
Yeah. So that's happening. Excuse me. I don't know. We should find a way to reach a bigger audience. And I mean, yeah, we talked about it last week. We're going to be going to PMC this year as well. And hopefully this new reboot version of the podcast will be a part of that as well. Somehow, maybe we'll finally do the little cards. Maybe we'll record another segment. We recorded something 2 years ago. Jesus Christ. When we were on the show floor.
Yeah, that was whenever I had an idea for that, and I had a high production value idea in my mind that for the quality of what it is, met my expectations, but for the outreach of what it could have been, I felt like we could have done a lot more with a lot less.
Yeah, and I think it could have been a lot less.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll work on that. We'll work on the content. This might just straight up be reverted back to just me playing video games channel. This Super Blast X thing. Or, I mean, I don't know the logistics. You'll have to look it up. But would I be able to like just wipe the podcast and then you can start uploading it to the other channel? So that way there's no copyright infringement?
I could definitely do that.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I'd have to do that all manually. I've never heard of a way.
Yeah, you can't just move them.
Transfer things like that.
Yeah. We'll see.
I could definitely do it manually.
Yeah, but again, I mentioned before that go crazy on our upload. I don't know if we have a cap, but I think it'd be a lot.
Yeah. I mean, what in my mind, the idea of it, since Sentai's going on a hiatus for We don't know how long.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like the show Cho Super Hyper could be on hiatus for however long Sentai is, and then whenever Sentai comes back with Kamen Rider, it could be Cho Super Hyper Podcast episode 142 or 143. This is 142.
Oh yeah, yeah.
143, and then we come back after however many years, and it's like, hey, we're back. Nothing happened. Nothing changed.
Mm-hmm. I do like the idea, but also, like I said, it gives us opportunity. We cover Sentai and Rider. If our reach isn't that high with these two, I can imagine how much lower it would be if it was Rider and Space Sheriff or Rider and Metal Heroes. Not that I'm gonna, or either of us would just like bash Space Sheriff for what it did to me and personally, but we've built this channel talking specifically about those two, and with Sentai being put on hold, it's a good excuse to also be put on hold and reorganize our algorithm and talk about, I mean, maybe we'll come back and we will just talk about past stuff. Maybe that's some of the stuff that we'll be putting on this channel in the meantime, where I watch Q Ranger episode 36, whatever, and I'm like, yeah, this episode was cool because, you know, it led up to this, and turns out Spada was really bad at cooking. Now I'm gonna look it up. 36. He was never bad at cooking.
No, he was the best. Hey guys, thanks for watching Uchu Sentai Q Ranger 36.
I pressed the button to stop the music.
I heard him speak perfect English. Oh, you know what? We did that test last week of us with no music in the background.
Oh yeah,
it sounded pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we just have to, you know, keep not dying. Oh, that's the episode where Horu, holy shit, Lucky gets Caesar.
Oh, Caesar! I love Caesar.
Yeah, Lucky.
I also think Caesar because of JoJo.
Bizarre Adventure?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Mm. Yeah, there's a big meme with Caesar and big crying face.
Oh.
Caesar! You know. No, yeah, I was gonna say something about that. Like a Toku Rewind. You have a Rewind podcast, or maybe just like
feature.
Not call it a podcast, just features of just of watching old stuff, and maybe like not even episode per episode, because that just gets like a lot of episodes, just like the whole season of Q Ranger, and then you condense it into like a 15-20 minute episode.
No, video. Man, I tried to do that with Zyuoger. So? I tried to do it with Zyuoger. Sure, it was me talking with somebody else. That was the whole Zyuoger season. We talked about like 5 episodes, 5 like highlight episodes of the season. But we also talked about the whole season and what happened and stuff. How long was that?
2 hours 23 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I probably, if I worked on it, edited it, I could get it down to 20 minutes. But I feel like I have too many thoughts for each of these seasons, each of these shows. I have too much admiration, I think.
That's where the script writing comes in.
ChatGPT?
No.
Never. Go to hell.
That's funny. There was so many Super Bowl ads of just AI. That was ridiculous. We'll get into that in a little bit. Just to do with this segment of us and the rebrand, with a new channel name. That'll come sooner rather than later. It's not going to be like we'll be gone for 6 months and then we'll have a new thing, and it's not going to be that long. I already have things that I want to work on now.
Okay. It's the middle of March. It's the middle of February. So we're gonna have 2 more weeks of February, and then 4 or 5 weeks of March, and then I'm gone in April for 2 big weekends. I'm going to shoot it out there If we come back sooner, cool. But I'm going to shoot out there that we're probably not going to have a new channel up and running maybe until after I get back. And
Right.
we are going to be working on it. I just don't want to feel the rush of, oh, we got to get it up before or then. We got to have this up and running by then. Because, like I said, we could do it before then. Depends on how things fall together. But I don't want to feel rushed because then I don't want the effort to not look like it wasn't there if it's rushed. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I want time and thoughts put into this rebrand, reboot, retool, whatever. Yeah. Maybe we'll be on different sides of the. Maybe I'll be on that side.
I don't know about that. I like it on this side.
Okay.
Pretty warm.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think that was it with that segment. I'm looking at both of our channels right now, and just to go back to the shorts thing, 31 views of the last episode 141.
Yeah.
The shorts of you opening the kingohger 400 views.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just the shorts. On my personal channel, Tokutoni, I've never had that many subscribers ever. And even with the views, the most was the 21-second first attempt at a short form video.
Oh no.
At Kamen Rider Gates Suplex with Tycoon.
Uh-huh.
That was 188 views, but that's a video.
Yeah.
In shorts, I uploaded 2 shorts. The Gotchard's, this is my title, Gotchard LOL TikTok has almost 500 views.
Well, that's the purple egg, right?
No, it was whenever he was
when he jims the camera.
Whenever the cards are shown to the camera, the cards jim the camera. Like you have to show the product placement cards. That's almost 500 views. I put almost no effort in that video, and it took me like maybe an hour, and I got all of those views within maybe like 48 hours. And I never uploaded anything after that, just because I hadn't thought about that. But on my TikTok, I uploaded a bunch of short form videos whenever we were doing the Still Frame podcast back then, and they made a lot of outreach. Not enough to cross the border from one app to another, but still, it was a lot of eyes on our project.
Yeah,
it was very nice.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, just got hurt.
Very nice. I feel like this is gonna be the best for us.
Yeah, we'll be, or we'll crash and burn, and then we won't do this anymore.
No, dude, I'll still do this.
Okay, we'll see.
I like Kamen Rider.
I think
I like Sentai.
I think your backdrop will be better. We'll talk about it later. What?
My backdrop?
What about it?
My bookshelf?
Yeah. I think it's
like
a
it.
better space. Yeah, I think it's a better space to record in.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. I thought you were talking trash about my backdrop because it looks bad right now with this big old curtain.
No, so I'd say like I would record a 5-10 minute video in there talking about, like I said, Car Ranger episode 23 or whatever.
Oh, right.
I would be in there and be like, yeah, and then this episode, and then I don't want to talk about it out here. I'm talking whatever, I'm speaking whatever thoughts I get. But that's the kind of stuff we're doing.
Baseball.
Yeah, we'll, like I said, I want to play video games again too. Okay, that's the news. So don't expect an episode next week, fellas, everybody, friends.
This is it.
It's it for a little bit, but we will be doing some things every now and then. That's the news. What? How? Why? Your weekend.
Oh my god. My weekend. It was my birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday!
Wow.
Wow.
Guess how old? Guess how old?
Really, really old. Really old.
Guess how old I turned?
I know. I mean, I know the answer.
Oh, okay. I turned 25 years old.
Decade times 2 plus 5.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I turned Agito. I say it all the time. I love Kuga. Agito's my birth year. I turned 25. I had a really, really good weekend. Everyone here in the family. My birthday was on Sunday. Saturday we went out, had an event with our sister. Shout out my sister, Celeste. Awesome. Love her so much because she planned out my birthday event on Sunday, and it was amazing. I couldn't ask for any better of an event, and a cake because she makes cakes and they're very good. Sunday was a Super Bowl as well. We watched it. Everyone was here with the family. My dad came back into town. He's been working out of town, so he came in to come see his son for his birthday, and barbecue for us. A lamb, some veal. Oh, it was amazing. Slow cooked. It took all day, and it was worth it. Oh my god. Super Bowl. Great halftime. Love Bad Bunny. Love the Benito Bowl. That was a boring game. That was so boring. That game was so boring.
That's what I keep hearing.
I like watching football, and I think most of the time it's pretty enjoyable. This was a boring game. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
What else did we do? I had some really nice gifts. Super Blastix here gave me some more capsums. And oh, it's not here.
Go.
He gave me a hard loader. Oh yeah, it's over here.
Yeah, get some stuff. Get the capsums. Get the other thing. Capsums getto. Gitz zio egozedo. Yeah.
That.
Did the other bundle have 01? The other group of Legend Gas Hatch, did that have 01 or no? I don't remember.
No, I think it was Fies. No, or it was like another one.
I know Gav was
Look
there.
at the shirt.
Oh, come over here.
Look at this shirt.
More. Now, yeah, there you go. There you go. Look, yeah, there it is.
Wow.
2000.
Kamen Rider.
Cool guy.
I love it so much. It's a really nice shirt.
Yeah.
Here's the back of it. 1 of 20. Because this was for the 20th.
Yeah, they only made 20 of those shirts.
Ever.
That cost me $455,000.
And here's what my sister got me for my 25th. A bouquet of meat sticks.
Mm-hmm.
25.
25.
It was pretty good.
Oh, Ranger.
It was pretty. I like this a lot.
We also went to H Mart.
Yeah, we went to H Mart. Got some stuff. I got sake for me and my dad. I got a Japanese beer, a Kirin Ichiban. That was pretty good. I got OK Dog. I like going to that H Mart, but it's like 10 minutes closer than the other H Mart, but I feel like the other H Mart has so much more since it's so much more newer. Since it's more new. Period. Since it's new.
It's not 10 minutes. It's like 30 minutes closer.
Is it?
The one in New Katy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one from
I forgot.
Memorial area.
Yeah, we went to
Katy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that was a lot of fun. I had a really nice birthday weekend, and a lot of so many good moments over this weekend. I can't wait for next year. And something important happened in our brothers' lives. It was very awesome.
Brothers' life.
Very big announcement.
And his life partner.
Yeah.
He got engaged. Congratulations, Omar.
Congratulations.
And Rita. And
they got engaged.
And Giovanni.
Their little boy.
Yeah. They're
Dog.
Tough little dog. Yeah.
Very nice.
I don't know if I can add to that. I was with you all weekend, so we went.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
We went to a car show where my sister had baked goods for sale. We went to, and there was live music. That was awesome. I really, really liked the live music that was there. Yeah. We went to H Mart the next day, and then we came back and had the party and the Super Bowl, and there was a bunch of really, really ass commercials.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Just actual shit smeared on a video camera recording device, and then they just put it up on the screen. It was crazy. There was nobody to stop them or anything. I couldn't get it. I didn't understand it.
There was nobody to stop them.
Yeah, there used to be somebody who would stop people from putting shit on the TV screen. A lot of gambling. A lot of shitty AI.
That was weird to see.
A lot of weird, gross stuff. Like culturally gross stuff. But Bad Bunny was cool. That was a fun
Bad Bunny was
show.
great.
I don't listen to his music. It's fine. It's cool. I mean, it's not my type of bop. I get it. I would definitely jam out to it if I was at the bar or the club or whatever, and they're playing that, and be like, "Hey, I kind of know this. This is fun." It was cool seeing Pedro Pascal there because
that was weird.
So was Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
And that's Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm.
Yep.
But from different universes. So that was fun. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about the Super Bowl. The Pokemon commercial was fun. It was what I thought it was going to be.
Oh, that's right.
Mostly nothing, like a celebration. Ain't Pokemon cool? Which is what they do. That's the kind of commercials they do that are the wide-reaching stuff. They do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that because there wasn't like a product at the end of it, and there wasn't like a coming soon. It was just like Pokemon. The whole thing was like, I like mine because they have this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like mine because they're like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's revealed to be Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Pokemon show up and it's like, this is mine. What's yours?
Mm-hmm.
And then Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a marketing campaign. It is the 30th anniversary for Pokemon. So we are going to be getting more stuff later. Pokemon Day is February 27th, and every year they have a big presentation for Pokemon Day. Oh, right, that's another thing you got.
Omar got me this for my birthday.
To keep your special cards in.
Yeah.
I guess to keep your Lucario cards in.
Yeah, that's what me and him were talking about, just to keep my very nice special Lucario cards.
There he is. He wants a fist bump,
It's
bro.
my pride and joy right there.
MFW, my dog wants a fist bump.
MFW.
No, it's actually like this.
Yeah.
That's MFW.
Or that really, really terrifying man face dog that Omar loves to send.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
Terrible video. Yeah, that was pretty much, that one. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, Tokusatsu is live on YouTube right now, streaming every Kamen Rider episode in order.
They're always doing that, aren't they?
All the time.
All the time. I hope their viewership is doing it. I don't know. Oh yeah, I talked about Power Rangers on here too. Remember about the new stuff that had come out? I did that
because
as well.
Power Rangers at the time was airing.
That's special. Yeah. I say that because remember, supposedly there's a Disney thing coming later this year or next year.
Oh yeah.
A Disney Power Rangers thing. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's gonna be.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe that they're gonna actually do something?
No, I don't believe it at all.
They're casting people.
I think. Yeah.
Supposedly, you hear about Red?
No. What?
It's gonna be a woman, a girl, lady.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
A lady.
Yeah, it is cool, and it is shouldn't matter. It should be, who cares who it is. That's how I feel about it. Like, yeah, it's cool. It's a good thing. Big get a female red, but also should just be a thing. Like, it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have a female red.
We did have Lauren Sheba. She was a female
Lauren
red.
Sheba.
Speaking of our new announcement for who's going to be at Power Morphicon today, you can't be mean, dude. This is a real guy.
Man.
This is a real guy.
Man, I hate that shit.
No, dude. you probably never seen a Ranger order a yogurt before. That's probably what happened.
What? You never seen a Ranger order a froyo before?
But that's probably
Pa
you.
pa pa. Fucking 3 zoom in,
cool,
dude.
man.
What do you got to say about that?
He's cool. There's 2 new posts to see if they announce anybody else. Nope.
Oh.
So they have announced, can be backwards and blurry, but Alex Hartman.
Wow.
For Power Morphicon, this Power Morphicon. Interesting that they did 3 big Japanese names. The first announcement, and then this one. I'm thinking they're saving another bigger one for the next announcement, and I think they're going to be stacking them like that. And when I say bigger, I do mean Japanese, because they are from Sentai. On top of that, we'll see if they do any writers. I mean, we got the big surprise last year 2 years ago with Masahiro.
Masahiro.
He was the only writer, right?
And Black.
Right.
Black RX, the voice, the suit
actor, stunt actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stunt actor.
Remember, Old Red was here last year. Yu Koike was here. Marvelous was here. Was Gozyuger here last year? 2 years ago?
Oh, he was there. He was there, yeah, with his crazy hair.
He was, and we'd see him walking around because he actually did walk around on the floor. That was fun. That was
because
crazy.
He actually loves to do that.
He's
That's like his whole thing.
Crazy, yeah. He said goodbye in costume on Twitter, in the picture, but still,
that's pretty good.
He sleeps in that costume.
I hope that he definitely sleeps in that costume. He does his hair every morning like that. He picks a random anime character to do his hair like every morning, and he does it like that.
No, that's not right. That's Sasuke. It's his hair.
I hope Komajin Kita is there. I hope that's the one big announcement.
That would be nuts.
I probably
would you do the breakfast thing? Would you do like
Absolutely.
the whole package?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I didn't do it for Decade because Decade's I didn't watch it at the time, and I'm not like #1 amazing fan. I'm a big fan of Decade, but I'm not like #1 Gozyuger.
Mm-hmm.
With Kita, oh man, I would be there first in line.
Mm-hmm. And I'd be, I don't know, having breakfast at Burger King or something, waiting for you to be finished.
Burger King again?
Yeah.
Nasty.
Gonna keep coming up. I'm not. I don't know who would get me.
Yeah.
Rita, if she showed up. That's not happening. If Rita showed up.
Well, Kita's not happening.
If Rita showed up, because she's probably going to have the time to, because she's not going to be part of the show much longer.
We don't know that.
No, if Shida Kohaku, Hinami Mori, Flint,
Rika Matsumoto.
The voice actor for, man, she was supposed to be here.
She was supposed to be here
for something last year, while Boom Boomger was airing. Son of a bitch, that would have been so cool.
And then her bitch ass staff didn't file their paperwork correctly. Somebody else influential, like I don't know, maybe Goshikita Kaito.
It's the same guy you just said earlier.
It's the same. Well, I mean, it's him, and then the one true hero, the forever hero, the god. My goat.
Ruka Matsuda. Popo.
Oh, Ruka. Yeah.
Sakurako Okubo.
Oh, Sakurako. Yeah. She's in the photo with
Yeah.
with
Koichi.
Sakamoto.
Yeah. Any Kyoryuger, then I'll do the breakfast thing. Not any Prince. If Prince comes up, if Prince shows up, I'm all right, dude. I'll get a picture with you, dog, but I'm not gonna have a ham sandwich with you. What?
If the voice of Tenbin Gold shows up, I'm all right, dog.
What? Why specifically him? What the hell?
Because he's the suit. There's no face to that. I don't know the face of Tenbin Gold though.
No. So you're saying if Eren Yeager showed up, you wouldn't?
Eren Yeager's been there, dog. You're talking about my goat. You're talking about my goat. You're talking about Eren Yeager. You're talking about what's his name?
Gozyuger. Zenkai Gaon. Talking about Tegasword.
Zenkai Gaon. You're talking about Bryce Papenbrook.
Tegasword.
My goat.
Talking about Tegasword, dog.
Yeah.
Maya Momori.
Yuki Kaji.
Maya Momori.
Oh yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, even if it was Ryo Sekoguchi Ryo, even if it was him, I would be a whatever.
You'd be whatever.
I mean, he's cool. You know? You remember? You know who that is? I had to look up the name.
I'm not
Ryo
seeing anything.
Sekoguchi.
Sekoguchi.
Yep. Ryo Sekoguchi.
Was
That's the man. Nope.
That was damn it.
Oh, Walls would be so cool.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Actually,
he filmed that one thing.
Yeah. Oh man. Actually, if Tokiwa Sogo was there, I'd probably pop off for that too.
What the hell was his name? Hold on, it's one word, right?
Only one word, and it's really, really
Stacy.
Stacy.
Oops.
Caesar. Yeah.
Yeah. I know who else I would want to go. The voice of Sechan.
Oh yeah, but isn't that like an old lady?
Bears.
Yeah, true. That's your friend.
No,
that's your friendo.
She's 82. She's 7 years older than me. That's fine. Damn, wait, I'm 40. Damn.
That's not true. That's not true.
What?
That's not true at all.
What?
She's not 7 years older than you. How old is she?
1982 was when she was born.
Oh, I thought you said she was 82.
Oh. No, she died. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you remember?
She's 44.
I always forget this. Stacy also has a parallel with the one true God.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yeah, we haven't seen it.
I love that so much.
Dumb brothers. Never stops.
Yep.
Dumb booties. Maybe we'll just do those too.
So good.
Catch up on the little stuff.
Catch up on the movies. Catch up on Outsiders. Catch up on Girls Remix, which is now a new thing with another show. Catch up on Sister Detective.
Mm-hmm.
Catch up on Majade special. There's a lot of stuff.
Polar special.
Polar special is coming out soon.
All right. We're gonna. That's it, right, for the week and the catch up and everything.
Yeah, I don't think anything off the top of my head right now. I'm always drawing a blank whenever I try to remember. It's like that thing of like you're in an argument and then someone says, or like you say something to somebody and they're like, you always do that, and you tell them, oh yeah, name one example. That's the instant magic spell of forgetting any example of that situation. So whenever I think of like, what did I do this week? I probably was non-existing. I was probably incorporeal.
We did all kinds of shit. This weekend.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back,
like that.
we're going to talk about
Super Hero Time.
We'll be right back. And we're back. Tokutoni, what did we watch?
We watched Kamen Rider Zeztz, episode 21, Case 21, Burst. Wow.
So we get a repeat of the first episode, wherein the nightmare wins. I kind of wish they didn't do that in the first episode, because
Did not show the stakes that much.
Yeah, and that it can happen that often, right? I mean, you compare it to Gozyuger. Gozyuger, they were fighting to rewrite the world, and they, the bad guys did that. They won, but it was like episode 18, maybe even 10. But in Gozyuger, it happened in episode 1 or 2.
Reverse. In Zeztz, it happened in 2.
What did I say?
You said Gozyuger.
It's just Gozyuger. No, I meant Zeztz. Yeah, it happened really
Zeztz,
early
it happened
on.
in episode 2.
And then it was, because it happened so early on, it was reverted to immediately. And we see in the fallout for the trailer, for the preview for the next episode, it also looks like it's treated pretty fast, because none of the nightmare stuff is really happening anymore. We're back to the normal backgrounds in the fights that we're seeing in the episodes now. Does that make sense? If that makes sense. Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna get resolved way more quickly because there's so much more backup. I mean, we have 2 other lords that are helping Zeztz, but also we have maybe Zero, who could come back at any point, and the new agent number 4, no, number 3, who is now running, now managing Zeztz. So I feel like he has something up his sleeve. But
telling you, man,
him losing like that is like, it feels weird. They do talk about it a little bit.
Him losing like that is especially weird because in this episode, he was taking out the nightmares in one hit.
Right.
Constantly. No hesitation.
Which, there's a big theory going around that the nightmares are being fueled by Nem. Nem is creating the nightmares. And the lady, La Señora, is manipulating these kids from whatever their game is, the Dragon Quest Builders game, to make them more afraid of that nightmare. Which is why in the end of this episode, whenever they see the nightmare and their eyes go all black, they get so scared, and it's like they're under a trance, to say, and they go into the nightmare. That could be La Señora or something. That's just a fan theory, but that would make sense as to why all of the kids entered this sort of psychosis to really let themselves enjoy the nightmare or enter the nightmare. And Zeztz does talk about his mission. He talks to the other 2 lords, which he doesn't even say hi to. 5, by the way. He's like, whatever. I don't know who you are, dude. I'm not talking to you.
That was
yeah.
Yeah. There's no character writing.
I mean, you can assume,
or there's little character writing in this.
You can assume that Zeztz, since he sees 5 is right next to 6. Yeah, he can assume that, okay, that's another co-worker, right? And 5 does say to Zeztz, rookie, like, don't be so cocky, rookie.
Kohei.
So it's like, okay, you can assume that he can pick up on the context clues, but there's no like, hey, who are you? Oh, I'm Agent 5. Not even for just Zeztz, but for the audience. We see in this episode that he has a ring. 5,
right, we see
but
that.
There's never, but there's never like a 2-6 or to Zeztz 7. It's like, hey, I'm Agent 5. whatever. We can pick up on those clues because obviously he has the suit, and Nox, whenever he's fighting him, he's like, "Oh, you've always been like this. Of course you would be so predictable." And Five goes and retaliates and like, "Don't, just because you know me, don't think I'm predictable." We can pick up on that stuff. But in the show, there is no clear like, "Hey, I'm Five, I work for Code." Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
You know?
It just makes Five feel particularly unimportant. If we don't take the time to introduce him to Seven, a coworker of his, who he presumably had never met because Seven thought he was the one invincible guy. Also, when they mentioned Zero's name in this, I was like, oh yeah. He said, "Is this Zero's star pupil?" I'm like, oh, that's right.
Yep.
There's this whole dude who's totally fine because his robot died, not him. There's this whole dude who's just he's disappeared from this show.
Yep.
I don't get the through line yet of this show, episode 21. I sent you something on Twitter that
Okay.
No. I'm just gonna read it.
Okay.
The TL hated Gozyuger so much, but talk about it all the time. The TL, the timeline on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
The timeline hated Gozyuger so much, but talk about it all the time. And that's true. When I was on Twitter while Gozyuger was airing, people had their grievances, and I saw a lot of that, and I saw praise and whatever. And usually, watching Sentai and Writer, it could also be that these people have left this platform and are now elsewhere, Blue Sky, whatever. But I did notice this in watching it, and seeing the reactions online. I would definitely see more highlight clips of Sentai than I would of Writer. Of like an action sequence or a sequence when, I don't know, when Horu had to choose between his family and still being a ghost. You remember that episode? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I didn't really see it much in Zeztz. I would see is when Zero died, when the robot died. That would be one that popped up a lot. Henshin sequences barely. Like I thought, Rita. I'm gonna keep saying Rita. Rita, what is it? Disguising? It's not transforming. It's not henshining. I thought that would be a bigger bait for replayable videos and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this quote. The time I hated Goju so much, but talk about it all the time. We're over 20 episodes into Zeztz, and I still hardly see any conversation unless scans drop, and even that don't last long. And that's
so interesting.
You see the opposite, right?
I see the opposite. I've only ever seen on my timeline from Instagram, Twitter, and sometimes TikTok, so many clips of specifically Zeztz week to week to week. And it's so weird hearing other people, like on Twitter, like I've seen other people talk about it, like where we don't get as much positive talk about Gozyuger, because I see that and I feel like my algorithm is so positive opinionated. I don't ever see anything where it's like there isn't a lot of Zeztz, or there's negative talk about Zeztz, or negative talk about Gozyuger. I only see that whenever we do the live, whenever we watch it live, and I'm looking at the chat, and it's like, oh wow, these are the real people. Like people are really hating on Gozyuger, and people are really nitpicking Gozyuger for like the craziest things. But yeah,
I mean,
weird.
I don't intentionally or accidentally interact with negativity of Sentai. Like I wouldn't. Obviously, I love Sentai and I try to get as much positive out of it. But I do still get those tweets that do criticize the show and the writing and stuff. We'll get to that later about how this series ends. But I do still see that for the most part, and I guess it's the people that I interact with. Like, a lot of this tweet that I read off was from kingohger, which is a pretty big Toku guy on Twitter. I don't know, you've probably seen his posts before.
Yeah, definitely.
It's usually about Sentai that he talks about. But I mean, again, that's probably coloring his timeline as well. You know, he's seeing more Sentai than he is Zeztz. But I do interact with Zeztz as well. I'm not ignoring it. Again, Yuzuki is in this, so yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I don't see as much fan art either, and also, I mean, circumstantial. It was the end of Sentai, end of Gozyuger. There's gonna be more discussion on that week to week. There just is, and then the scandal and everything. I'm also in the camp of I don't see many people talking about what's going on in Zeztz. I just don't. I mean, some people have replied to this comment saying, well, that's because the conversations are happening on YouTube or on the YouTube chat when it's live premiering. And yeah, but I feel like a fandom should be able to keep the conversation going all week long, right? Well, because that's what it's intended to do, because this airs weekly. You should be able to carry the conversation all week. But yeah, we'll see where conversation goes from here. And let's see if, I don't know, next week I'm going to get a bunch of Metal Heroes tweets, you know, or Instagram reels or whatever. We'll see. Maybe it has something to do with some weird crossover between my NMIXX algorithm and Sentai. I don't know.
Maybe. And that's so, I mean, it's just like that too, where like you don't see a lot of fan art of Ryder. I open my timeline and it's nothing but fan art of Ryder right now.
Yeah.
And I guess that's just how the algorithm works.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Look what I just got.
Yeah, that's why I said that, because I saw that earlier. She needs to come to PMC. I'm gonna tell her she's my best friend. She's not gonna know it, but she's gonna. Wow.
These guys are.
Oh, you're following him, right?
Oh yeah.
So I open
right underneath that.
Oh, I see.
Nox Cat.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's just algorithms.
Yeah, I open up my Twitter and my first tweet is about What Is Love. That hit 900 million views twice. And then an ad, and then if Gokai changed to Q Ranger, and it's pictures of the Q Rangers. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
And then Gozyuger cast dancing to Winter Gozyuger on G Rosso stage. I'm gonna watch that later. And then TWICE, Sentai. Oh wow, Space Sheriff cast announcement.
Oh yeah, I've been getting a lot of. I mean, like how you said, it's probably because we talked about it literally that I'm getting a lot of. Like I open up Twitter and it's just fan art. I've been getting a lot of Gavan, like so much. Like I don't follow any of these people, and it's just like recommended, bam, 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 and it's because the community that we watch know these people and follow them immediately, and then retweet everything that they do.
Yeah,
but it's like if I didn't follow any of the like Gavan up until it got announced, I would already know a lot about it because of the interactions of the people that I follow. Which is so crazy.
But anyway, about this episode. Yeah, that was crazy that he was just taking out these little monster guys with one hit. 5 wasn't introduced, and really, who cares? The shot that Rita shoots.
I like him. Oh yeah.
This is yours. Go for it.
Yeah,
like,
that shot that he did. So
that clip I have not seen again. I've only seen it in the episode. That is something I think you would clip out. Yeah, isn't that something you would like clip out? Like, oh, look at this shot she did, or whatever.
I've seen that a bunch of times.
Okay.
Yeah.
But go ahead. What about it? What about this shot?
So the shot that we're talking about is at the very end of the episode. 5 has Nox in a very he's holding him. He has him in a full Nelson, much like Goku had Raditz. Piccolo is in this situation. Rita.
Ureha.
She has the shot lined up. Five says, "I'm willing to die for this." Whatever. Rita shoots the shot, aiming right at him,
Mm-hmm.
and much like, what was his
Yamcha.
name?
Yamcha's little ball that
Oh,
he.
what was... Yes, that. Yeah, he has the shot, and he moves the ball wherever, whatever. It hits the shot, right? But it bounces on every surface of the area that they're in right here.
Even behind
it bounces
them.
maybe like 20 times, and behind them, and in front of them, and then it hits them. And it's just so hilarious to me that it's a dream, right? It doesn't make sense. But for what a dream is, sure, whatever. Why do you have to aim it like right at the person? Like, there's no point of having this intensity of like, I'm holding him, I can do it. You don't have to hold him. If the shot can just go wherever, you can just shoot and then it'll hit him.
That's
dream magic, man.
That's something where a clean shot would have been so much more satisfying. Where she did shoot one beam, maybe it was real fast, real hot, pew, and it pierces him.
Like, what's his name? DC with his death beam. Dark Side.
Oh, Dark Side. No, one clean shot,
Yeah.
like how Emu got shot in that one special.
Oh, that was bad.
Just one boom.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of. Did that happen in kingohger?
Yeah.
Oh.
It happened.
No, Space Q Ranger, John Dalrymple. That shot, like the way he got shot.
Was dead.
The way that it's one line, it's like impact framing and shit. They could have done that here, and that would have, I think, been more. But it has to be big and flashy, and I guess in a dream.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. Like, she's focusing, doing the shot right there, and then boom, and then it just goes every fucking way but to him until it finally lands
Yeah, that
on
was
him.
hilarious.
And it goes behind him too. That's what got me. Like, what the hell's going on?
It's so like ridiculous.
Mhm.
Just because there's no need for that. I mean, it looks cool for sure. I'm not knocking the idea of it. It's just the practicality of it is just so out there.
Mhm.
There's no need for that. We ain't got to do that.
And so Seven's goal is to protect the Dreamers. That's his thing. And the rest of the Angels' goal is to take out Nox. Holy cow, is code stupid. Pretty clearly, they should have, if they wanted to stop the nightmares, they should have helped stop the nightmares, right? Like, so I mean, I don't know. Number 3, if his mission told them to do what they were doing was take out Nox,
Stop Nox.
Then-
Find his base.
then they were just gonna let the nightmares run rampant. Like, I get it. We're probably gonna find out that code is bad and stuff, but it's just so funny. And then again, I know it's gonna be tough to watch Gavan. We're gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. But something that happened in this episode that made me like, God, I'm gonna miss Sentai. Sentai was always so lighthearted and fun. Like we said before, it's like a comedy. They write it with jokes in mind. They write it fun and lighthearted. Whenever the big purple butterfly went over the city and Agent 3 was on a building and he looked at it and he says,
Yeah.
mission failed. Code red. Emergency. It's just so dire and dramatic. And I'm not saying
it's
that
so dramatic.
that needs to have a joke or anything. It's just, it reminds me of how far up its butt this takes itself. And then it goes to the lady, and she's also like, "Pretty soon, the world will be remade," or whatever she says. And then she even turns, looks away from the camera. It's just so overly melodramatic that it washes over to nothing for me. Like, I get this is a kid show and commercials and all that. It's just to me it's too much. It's too much, like, and again, like I said, this happened in the first or second episode. We got this nightmare that one then. Yeah, it's just overtly dramatic.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No,
hold on,
yeah,
hold on.
It's a
wait,
drama.
wait. You're breaking out.
it.
You're breaking out. Okay. You hear me?
Ah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Mhm.
You were breaking out. You were getting real robotic. You're back.
Oh no.
You're good.
Yeah, no, it's so good. It's so over the top and so dramatic for no reason. It's a kid's show. You don't need to be this dramatic. Every line delivery doesn't have to be hard boiled
Yeah.
line drop.
Agent 3 really makes me upset though, because he is one of those edgelord writer guys where he's always
his face,
he's
dog.
always mewing.
I didn't want to bring it up.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring it up the first time I saw him. His face is always like,
And if you don't listen to the if you don't watch the podcast, do it now. Do it. Go back
do
10
it now.
seconds.
Here, watch
Yeah.
this.
He's always just like with his curly ass hair.
Mission failed.
Mission failed.
Also, that's not his real voice. He's
mewing
doing
right
that.
now.
He's doing that on purpose.
Yeah, it's I get it. I do get it. I do get it. It's just like relax a little
It's
bit.
so over the top.
It's just relax. Yeah, man. And that's my fear, is that we're going to get this and then we're going to get Gavan, which might do the same damn thing, where everything is also dark and real and we better do this before who knows, or whatever. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
that'd be pretty. That would just be like Kamen Rider, but with metal heroes, which they have said. I don't know who has said this specifically, but it is not a Metal Heroes show.
I did see that.
It is Project Red. Which, I mean, come on, it's Metal Heroes. Come on.
I wanted to. You didn't notice it when we were watching it live, but yeah, whenever that happened, whenever 3 was on that damn rooftop and he just was watching. And now we know, because we're grown adults that see comic book scan leaks, that this motherfucker can also transform. And he's not doing anything.
Yeah, we know his form's coming.
And he's not doing anything. And also, 5 and 6 can transform. You're telling me 3 can't? Like, 4 can transform. You're telling me 3 can't? Like, we can get there.
Yeah.
And he's just not doing anything.
Like, if you have code, right? Every agent so far has had a suit. We know 3 can transform.
Mm-hmm.
We know 0 through 7 has a suit. We just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, when that happened and I saw him on the rooftop, I went, I miss Sentai. I miss stupidity. It's where stupidity wins. Remember how, hey, Tokotoni, do you remember the final battle of Zenkaiger?
It was him with his dad.
No.
No? What was it?
It was rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, it was a rock, paper, scissors contest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
God of the universe that can remake and destroy my world. How about we play some rock, paper, scissors? How about for the fate of my universe, we play rock, paper, scissors?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sure, man.
That's the stupid. And he's like, all right, let's play Dumb Brothers. Let's make Dumb Brothers after this. I will make a Dumb Brothers.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, how about you remake the world and I be the god?
Yeah. How about this is actually does tie into Gozyuger.
It was supposed to, I assume.
Somebody made a post
Because
that Komajin has been in every Sentai or made an appearance every year since 2020. Either voice or him.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was, 2025? His appearance in 2025?
No.
So 2020 was
Boom Booger?
his show. No, 2020 was his show.
No. Sorry, 2025 was Boom Boonger?
No. 2020 was his show. 2021 was versus Dawn Brothers, or he was in Dawn Brothers. 2021, 22 was Dawn Brothers versus KingoHger. 2023. No, that was Dawn Brothers versus KingoHger. 2022 was. Shit, hold on. Did I send it to you?
I got it right here.
Oh, you do?
Well, I have the names of the series. Zenkai, Dawn Brother, KingoHger, Boom Boonger, Gozyuger.
Saved it.
I have not seen the tweet you're thinking about, though. I have not seen any of that. But yeah, I love that he's in everything. But he should have a major role in everything because he's the one true hero. You know what I'm saying? Without Sentai, there's no one true hero. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Right.
Where's my goat?
Right, yeah. He's sleeping.
Where's my goat?
Went to sleep. Why did I lose this?
Yeah, right, dude. They're trying to nerf my goat. It's ridiculous. Oh, speaking of that, this episode aired on the same day these two episodes aired when the concert was going on, the big performance about Sentai and Kamen Rider. And it went by amazingly. You can watch it on YouTube.
For now.
You know what? I shouldn't say that. They're probably going to be put down pretty soon. But yeah, it was very, very nice. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I really liked Riders. Some of the performances and songs were very, very nice, very endearing in their own way. And I just like that these two concerts are like back to back, because one is just like, hey everybody, Kamen Rider, how we doing? Remember all these songs and everything? Look at all these artists performing. And then it's Sentai, which is like celebrating 50 years.
Yeah.
Amazing Sentai. Remember everything from before, and it's like so much more like emotional and so much more like important.
Yeah.
To the series.
Yeah.
It's just it's like that. Can't find it?
No.
Possibly.
Okay, the last year, 2025,
Enrica.
Zenkaiger's appearance was when he got turned to 46.
Oh yeah. That was his appearance in Gozyuger.
That was his 2025 appearance.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, he isn't. He's 45. It doesn't make any sense.
It might have
for him
been
to be
2021
46 when
when
this
he
whole
started.
series.
Yeah.
Yeah. For his whole series to be about him being the 45th, and then Gozyuger comes along and hey, he's 46 now. That isn't what?
Sorry.
Okay, Lupat. Okay, 2 reds, whatever. Time red.
Huh?
What about what? Time red, and then whatever the other red in that one was. What about that?
Because there's 2 reds?
Yes.
Time red and time fire.
What about Shinkenger? There's 2 reds in that. Come on. There's more examples to that I can't think of right now, just because I'm so frustrated at why they had to nerf my goat.
Why can't I find this freaking post? It's so weird.
I'm not sure. But just to round off this episode, I enjoyed all of the suit acting. I thought the cinematography is top notch, like always. The fighting, since it's more than one person, since it's more than a 1v1, it was a 2v1. The stunts were a lot more entertaining to watch for me. It's not as spectacular as Sentai when it's one dude against 5 and you have to make something creative around that. But it's definitely very, very nice. Since it's a different formula that they have to do for each shows. But I like that with this one, it's just been straight hands up until you need to do a final finisher. And the final finisher, it's all CG. And when it's all CG, you can do whatever you want with it. Like aim at somebody and then have the shot hit 20 different panels and then hit the person. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I like that we're finally facing consequences in the show. I need to know more about the lady. There was a spider lily thing. If you don't know, the big popular thing in Japanese pop culture, spider lilies is a very, very clear indicator of death. So whenever a character is with a spider lily flower, that means they're gonna die soon. So like the lady, every shot with the lady had a spider lily. It's like, come on, guys, you're pretty on the nose. Also with the big monster, disgusting Mao, the Overlord, the Demon King. He looked really gross.
He didn't get a name, right? He's just a nightmare. We don't know what kind of nightmare. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought he had a.
Yeah, it's just Mao.
Okay.
But we got to see Rita's suit, which is really cool. She did a lot of acrobatics. I love that. And we got to see
it's a flips.
Her and Five's transformation sequences, their own disguise, the Jisoo thing. That was really cool. I thought the way that they henchened was very creative in the way that he's like a brute. He punches through the grass. He punches through the glass, and Rita is like a sharpshooter. She likes guns, I guess. That's like her whole thing. So whenever she transforms, for her glass to break, 3 shots are put out, and then the glass breaks on its own. I like little stuff like that to show like their own characters. I think 5 is definitely going to die really, really quickly, if not right after Rita. The preview for next episode, we see Rita in a very dire situation. We haven't heard anything. Nothing's happening like, so far, and we haven't gotten 3 yet. We haven't gotten the suit for 3.
Right.
So, we still need to see all of them in suit together. Maybe that won't happen, is all I'm saying.
Now, you're you're right. We do see, and I was teasing it a lot about how she's probably going to die next episode. We do see things that imply that maybe, but they could just bench her and she's fine, but she's benched and until she comes back in some triumphant way or something.
Right.
Either thing they do, I'm not into it. They did a whole thing where they led up to her eventually becoming this, and then she gets merged 2 episodes after an episode after she henshins. The only thing is, unfortunately, I can see it happening. I don't want it to. They're making it very emotional with the female detective.
Nagumo.
Natsuka. Her reacting to it the way, kureha, or whatever. So
yeah.
We'll see, but I just really hope they don't, because it deserves better. This was our first female writer since Majade. Holy cow.
Majade.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I just thought about that. That's nuts.
Well, not really. It's our first mainline.
Oh, because of
writer.
The Girls Remix stuff?
Because of Girls Remix. There's a whole bunch of new girl writers in that. A show just for girl writers. There's a whole bunch of new girl writers in that show. But yeah, this is the first mainline female tension. She's not even a Kamen Rider. She's a Lord.
Right.
But since Majade.
Lord Invoker or something?
Yeah. Lord Invoker and the Night Invoker, which Nox had. I can't believe you're still looking for this tweet.
Yeah, I mean,
it's crazy. Pretty much the end of the episode is that they lose, right?
I think they deleted it.
Real stakes are happening. All of the kids enter the monster, which means all of the kids turn into the monster. We see them disappearing, turning into purple papillonohgers, and then a big papillonohger in the sky appears, and then Waga Mao shows up in the middle of the city that they're in, City A, like how they said earlier in the show. Nagumo, Natsuka, and Fujimi run to the natural... Oh, yeah, also, natural disasters is what's happening. All the kids are...
Right.
The nightmares were natural disasters, which all led up to Mao for some reason, because they were playing a video game, right? And they're all part of Dragon Quest builders. But
That's right.
but because of the ending and the nightmare coming into life, Nagumo and Fujimi are running towards this thing as if they can do anything about it. I don't understand why they keep running into the face of this danger whenever they're just two normal guys.
Just two people.
They're just two normal people. Yeah, that's pretty hilarious. And also with Zeztz waking up in a cold sweat, it seems like nothing really affects the person when they're dreaming, which calls into question the whole entire fight with Nox 5 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, they were hurt, right? Do they wake up hurt? Nox was like totally defeated.
Yeah.
And 5 was like, there as well.
Yeah.
Do they wake up hurt? I don't feel like they should, right? And if they do die in the dream, they go into limbo, just like how Zeztz did earlier in the series. So it's like, what would killing the person, like how 5 said, I'm willing to die for this. If you did die, you'd go into limbo. What would that do for, let's say, Nox? If we need him to lead Code to the base of La Señora, to where the nightmares are coming from. There's like a stopping point here and there. Listen, it's not clear. None of it's clear. I'm going under the guise of it's dream rules and dream logic. There's nothing there. It can be whatever you want it to be. Much like in Gotchard, their alchemy was just magic. They didn't follow any rules of alchemy.
It was just
they didn't follow
magic.
any of the laws of alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
It was just magic, right? So I'm not putting too serious thought into this. But if you say it's one thing, it should stay one thing, In the beginning of the series, Zeztz was a prolific, a dreamer. What do you do whenever you dream? Conscious dreamer?
Lucid dreaming.
Whenever you dream and you know it's a dream?
Lucid.
A lucid dreamer. He's like a prolific lucid dreamer. He's the best or whatever. He does whatever he wants in his dreams. What he wants is just to fight. What Nox 5 and 6 do is really use their dream to their advantage. Like in this episode, they break. 5 breaks out of his little prison and goes directly to where Nox is. Later on in the episode, 6, while fighting Nox, destroys the terrain around them, and it's a whole new area. That was really cool. I wish Zeztz would do that. And whenever Nox got out of that sticky situation, he used his shadow, and then he got himself out and put the other dude 5 in the chains, and then Nox used the veil to go through one area to another. That's really cool, and it's dream logic. I want Zeztz to do that more than just henching and then something happens and then he just throws hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, that something we should have counted on for it being about dreams and stuff that they wouldn't. I mean, we mentioned at the beginning when we first started watching the show. Ooh, maybe since it's dreams, we'll be getting some crazy stuff and way more wilder battles or fights or, dreams.
Yes.
And we got some of that here when they were punching apart the background when they were fighting Zeztz, and it was like the woods and then turned into a swimming pool area or something like that, or like a park.
A warehouse.
Indoor park. Yeah. But there's just there's not enough to justify this being the dream world. Yeah. Oh, I got another.
That reminds me of whenever we were thinking about originally how this show was gonna go. We were thinking about like Inception, the movie Inception, and how a really funny part, and I think it was the people that you watch on YouTube, where it's like a scene from Inception. They're trying to shoot at the guards outside when they're in a warehouse. One of the other people in the heist is like, "You gotta dream bigger, darling." Tom Hardy's character. "You gotta dream bigger, darling." And it's like, "Oh, what are you gonna throw out a whole train at them? Throw a train at them?" No, it's just a bigger gun. That's not dream. That's not fun. throw a plasma sword at them or something.
People
It's
I
like
watch.
that. It's like this. Yeah, Mr. Sunday movies.
Oh, I don't know if they've ever talked about Inception.
Oh, okay, there might be something else. But yeah, that's like a thing of like Inception, like a totally missed opportunity where
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you gotta dream bigger, a bigger gun.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, and I don't know, when stuff like that happens, it's, you can say like, oh, the character doesn't have enough imagination, but really it's, oh, we don't know, we didn't have the budget, or we still wanted to ground this movie about dream,
Right.
or ground this show about dreams too, I don't know.
Your characters are only as smart as your smartest writer, and your characters are only as creative as the director. So it's like, I don't want to say anything bad about the director or the writer, because the writer has been great in other shows, even though he is a bit repetitive. There is a certain disconnect there.
Yeah.
That although it is cool looking, it's not cool thinking, if you think about it for a little bit longer. Like when you have a show where you talk about what's happening in the show week to week, and we have to think about all this stuff. It's cool if you just binge the show and like it's
just taking
it
it for
was
the
nice, it
ride.
was good.
You're on the ride.
I liked it. Yeah. But whenever you have to think about it, it's like, oh, okay, this doesn't really make sense.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, wait, actually, you didn't rate it.
Oh, this is a 8 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about Gozyuger, Super Sentai, Go Ranger. We're gonna talk about Go Ranger. We'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry, that took a little bit. Oh, the Donburi stuff. That's right. I remember the list, and I remember, Zenkaiger does come out every year until this year. The Donburis came out really late. That's why I was thinking, like, what was the gap between? What was the? Where did they come out in 2024? Well, 2024 they actually came out in Donburis versus kingohger, which that's 2024. 2025 was the thing I said. 2023 was the other versus. 2022 was Don Brothers for Hughes' show. 2021 and 2020 is his show because it's 2 years. Okay. What did we watch for Sentai?
We watched number 1 Sentai, Gozyuger, final episode. We are number 1 Sentai, Gozyuger. Final episode.
Yeah. It's a lot of unfortunate circumstances that led to this. I wish we had better circumstances for the end of the series. The scandal that happened definitely impacted this episode. We saw specifically this episode looks like it was the second episode now that was shot with Maya Emamori's absence in mind. We saw that scene where the three male Gozyugers that are not Horu or Mashiro, when they were sort of spoiler alert, when they were reborn, and they walk back into, they walk towards the camera and there's explosions going on behind them, which is fucking incredible. They specifically set it up for 3 explosions for 3 people to be there, because I think they didn't know what the situation was going to call for in terms of Sumino. And these shows, much like an anime, have to air every week constantly. And an ongoing anime like One Piece, Naruto, Pokemon. So the production can't really slow down. You have to keep going, because guess what? There's another production starting right like the next day. And here it's obviously Project Red. And like I said, for Pokemon, it's the next episode of Pokemon. It's, Pokemon's every week. And you felt that here, where you do see the 3 guys reborn and they're walking, and you see specifically 3 explosions go off for them. And then off to the side, I'm assuming they recorded that with Sumino already henshined, and Kohaku was able to step in and actually record a little bit of green screen, the really bad PNG of a forest behind her.
Yeah.
And they reacted like, Sumino, are you ready? And like I said, I imagine she was already probably suited up. I don't know what explanation they were going to have or what they were going to do about that. Maybe it was just going to be off-screen voice. Yeah, I'm ready. You just...
Yeah.
In Japanese. And then have her do that where she stands next to them when they're all going to henshin together. That was cool, getting the helmless roll call, and she actually got to be a part of that. That was neat. It made her feel real for a little bit. But again, the very last scene of the show where they're in the cafe, Sumino's not there. Because I imagine, again, they filmed that without her. They just had to work around that unfortunate thing happening in 2025. And the show just had to go on. And I mentioned this when we first covered this Maya Mori stuff. Not that Toei is completely innocent in this, but there was never a chance where Toei wanted to do this. This put such a damper on the end of the series, on the end of the show and the end of the series, where you have that lineup of them being there, and Sumino is just so clearly green screened in, and you see it also in the Boom Boomger versus Gozyuger trailers. She's not there, and it's just what you can do. That's all you can do in this hectic timeline that they have to put this out to production. I wanted to cover that first because it's such a glaring thing in this episode about how Sumino was replaced and how they had to work around it. And she did get her happy ending, and that was definitely shot in real life with her co-star Otto. I forgot her name. Did you think she kind of looked more like her than...
Yeah,
right?
She definitely did. She looked a lot more like Otto than the
Maya,
previous actress.
yeah,
than Maya Mori.
Yeah.
Which is a little weird to say.
It's weird because Otto is also half Filipina. And so is Maya.
Right.
But Shida is pure Japanese. And it felt like they looked more alike than the other.
I agree.
That
was something.
But okay. That was my bummer part of this episode. Do you want to talk a little bit about what you thought about that stuff or the episode in general? Because I have thoughts.
Yeah, I thought that they ended off this series, this show specifically, Gozyuger, with the circumstances that they had as rapidly as they happened.
Very fast.
Very, very fast. They did it to where it isn't seamless, but it's definitely better than just excusing the whole character out entirely for the last 2 episodes. It looked like for this episode and last episode, where it seemingly was she was off-screened and then she was brought back off-screened and then she was part of the roll call. It feels like they made the most out of it while respecting the previous actress with how everything unfolded. I don't think that they could have, with the circumstances of the show itself, done a better job of trying to do it. I think everyone in the production did what they could.
Bravo.
And
for real to the team for doing what you had to do, because that is not an easy task. It also makes me think of that movie that Zack Snyder did a couple years ago. I don't know if you heard about that. Where it's like zombies in a hotel. It was for Netflix.
Oh yes, that was crazy.
You know
I watched that whole thing. Yes.
They had an actor.
With the reshoots.
Yes. Well, no. That's the thing.
Oh, sorry.
It wasn't reshoots.
They airbrushed him.
They took him out and put Tig Notaro in, and it looks amazing. It looks passable. Like you can't even notice it, and that's where they had the chance to get the right lighting. They had the chance to key out everything, and part of that is that was a movie where you can delay a movie.
Netflix money.
You can not premiere it when you have to, especially for the circumstances they had where they had to remove the guy because he was Chris D'Elia, a piece of shit.
Oh yeah.
This circumstance is different because, like I said, this is a weekly show. They have to get this shit done every week. They don't have the luxury of like, okay, we're gonna take Sentai, like we're gonna not air for like 2 episodes. Even then, they had to do a filler where they did another recap episode. They had to get to this point because Project Red starting on the day it's starting. They had to do it then. But yeah, I got that on my Facebook feed. It didn't have anything with Sentai. I don't know why it popped up. Maybe the One True Hero is playing a trick on me or something. But yeah, he talks to me, not you. Where you see her you see Chris get airbrushed. Actually, what's cool about the video is that you never see who it was. Everybody knows who it was, but you don't see it's quickly brushed out, and you see Tig Notaro there real quick. But yeah, it looks really good, and I wish somehow maybe a fan can do it. Maybe they can go back and retouch these and put Sumino, not in all of them, but in the episodes where it looks really bad and obvious,
right?
Spruce it up a little bit. But yeah,
bravo to the production team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good job with what you had, what you could do. Thank you for. Maybe it looks like maybe you didn't use AI. That's another reason why I'm super kind of glad that we're stopping Super Sentai. Not us, them. They're stopping Super Sentai. They were dabbling with AI, and I'm scared that they're gonna do more of it as AI continues to be a going concern.
Right.
I hope Project Red doesn't do it, but we'll see.
And AI was definitely a concern when starting Zeztz, the first ever promotional things we ever saw for Zeztz used a lot of AI background imaging, and it was very scary at the time because it was like, oh no, this show's about dreams. All the dreams are going to be AI enhanced and AI assisted. Thankfully, it's not that. But I think with Sentai, it being such a expensive show, they would have definitely went into that sort of avenue of exploration.
Yeah, another thing that I'm scared of with Sentai is that they were saying it's not cost feasible or whatever. And I think part of that is obviously that it has a main cast of 5 characters, and you have to pay them.
Right.
You have to pay them, right? If we turn our next show Gavan into the same thing, it's going to be or 2 or 3 main characters, and that's all you have to worry about paying. And that is going to make it cheaper, and that's really going to make Sentai look more expensive. But the whole thing about Sentai that I love is that it's a fucking team. They work together. They build, they grow together. That's what I fucking love so much about it. And that's what I'm scared that finances are going to keep Sentai from coming back truly.
Right.
But yeah, sorry, you were saying.
No, I think that was it about the production and how they managed to make everything look as good as they did with the amount of time they did. Also, with the editing specifically, also with the editing specifically, they had very, very good editors on staff to make sure everything looked really nice, because you could not tell until you paused it that the Haru that you're seeing in one shot was a Haru from 6 months ago, and then the one from in the new shot is the one from last month. There was many shots last episode where it was the original footage of 6 months ago with the whole situation, and then right next to it, second per second, beat per beat, a shot they filmed a month ago, and it looks pretty good. Looks very, very nice.
Yeah.
and that's all of the staff, but specifically I wanted to point out the editors with that. The story for Gozyuger is very, very Sentai. It wouldn't be a Sentai without a heartwarming ending about being a team and camaraderie.
And everybody being friends.
And everybody being friends at the end. Obviously, this series specifically was dealing with everyone wanting to be number one. You can't be number one without beating somebody else. They made it very nice to where I can be number one at this thing and you can be number one at that thing. That's very good. I like that from a kid's perspective, because I can be good at one thing without demeaning you can be good at this thing. I love that.
The through line
messages kids.
The through line of this show was outcasts. It's a team of outcasts. Everybody. So Sumino went crazy looking for her sister, and she got kicked off the police force, and she's a private eye now. And Rikuo got attacked by a fan, and he got disgraced. Dinosaur does not want to be a doctor. Old man wants to party. They're all like they're not falling into the modes that they're supposed to. Horu is a lone wolf, and that was the toughest part that they said they had when they were writing Akiko. Was make this a group of outcasts that can work together as a team. And at the end, Fire Candle kind of says that you guys did it. You became a team. And to me, I'm like, well, they kind of they've done a couple team stuff already. They did the whole 5 mech combined thing already. That was the episode right before Maya got hammered. Sorry.
Right.
I didn't want to say fire. I don't know why I didn't want to say it, but fired. Let go. So I get like that was their whole things at the end, like, oh, you guys are finally a team. When again, they already did that, but yeah, that's the stuff that I like about Sentai, is that they can do team stuff and they make it feel like it's earned. And this show, more than any other, unironically, the treasure was the friends we made along the way. That's what this show was at the end. And that's something that, I mean, we were projecting it. Remember, I was saying it. Watch, his dream is going to be that everybody gets their dream or something.
Yeah.
And it did happen.
Factor in that everybody would die.
No, but it did happen in a roundabout way because of Polar.
Yep.
Polar sort of rebuilt the world, and he made it so that they got all of their dreams. Without actually granting their dreams, he wishes he made things happen so that they could be happy.
Right.
I liked Polar coming back. That was really funny. I liked Fire Candle still wanting to fight. Him being forgiven by the rest of the Brighton party.
Right.
Proper roll call altogether. That was cool, except for Polar, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
The cameo Universe Warriors that come back, because Horu's wish, his wish that he gets after he wins the ring war, is he wants to have the ring war again against his friends and do it for real this time. So that sort of just resets this universe kind of back to what it was at the beginning of the show, but everybody still has their memories or whatever. The Universe Warriors that come back are the Die Ranger Universe Warrior from the Grandpa episode, from the Kinjiro episode, the Car Ranger Universe Warrior from Tyranno's episodes, Yugi,
the maid,
the Gao Ranger Universe Warrior from the Rikuo episodes, which were just seeing him again was like, oh no.
Yeah,
his thing with his.
Oh, I joked about that.
You didn't. That sounded like you were joking. You sounded sad.
No, I sounded. Oh, I mean, it was real. It's a real reality. I want to start the ring over again. Hey, man, he gets his ring back. That means his wife is still dead. That's so sad. It's terrible.
Momotaro comes back, the Super Sunshine best friend, and I know that was one of my favorite parts. That made me pop when he says, "Nah, as expected for my number one." He says it super loud. For my number one sunshine best friendo. Like I love the way he says that.
Oh God, come on, dude.
What?
like cringe from him.
Oh, like from
to,
Horu?
Horu. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. You have to say that out loud.
No, it's awesome, awesome. And he's like, he's got massive mommy family issues.
Yeah. Oh, he does. He
was a fun character. And like after he henched, because they remembered his characteristic, he put his hand behind his back with the fan,
right?
Like all proper instead of like Momotaro would. And then the big guy. So Horu gets 2 references back to the show, like the people that they've met. But Horu gets, oh no,
what happened?
I lost his name. I wanted to say his actual name.
Oh, the producer?
The producer from those clip show episodes. He actually, Tomokazu Seki. He voices Aka Ranger. Whenever Aka Ranger comes back and they can't get the original voice to voice him, he steps in. So him finally getting to actually henshin into Go Ranger and be him in this episode, incredible. Yeah, that was really, really cool. And I like that when he did it, he sort of jumps up and down, looks at his hands like, I did it. And like, yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty heartwarming.
I like specifically for him, whenever he does come back and do the Go Ranger voice, which I think he did for the live performance that just happened. He does like a very, very good impression of the original Go Ranger. Yeah, there he is. And it's more upbeat. And I really like it for that. Only because the opposite of that, whenever we get the original Kamen Rider back, he sounds nothing like how he did in the original show. No. He's an old man now. Yeah. So he has a really low gravelly voice. Yeah. And he sounds like he's been smoking cigarettes for 40 years. Yeah. Whenever he comes back, he's like, oh, real guttural. And I like that whenever this man does his voice, it's so much more hype and upbeat.
So
and it's a lot more palatable.
I hope you've seen this tweet, but this is Seki, right? The producer guy that we talked about. You want to see him as a little kid? Have you seen this picture?
Oh, okay, sure. No, I haven't. Whoa, it's him!
It's the same face. Do you see what he has on his head?
The Go Ranger one. And what does he have in his hand? Oh, that's nice. 2 Go Rangers. Two Aka Rangers.
So I can just imagine he's a little boy and he's growing up and he's watching, having fun watching, and eventually he gets to voice this dude. He has a picture of his little boy, and then as the show ends, as the series ends, he has to transform into him. That's pretty sweet. That was really cool seeing that. And then I pointed out, you didn't notice because they did this job of hiding the green screen better. He wasn't there on the mountaintop with them. He was green screened in.
Right.
Yeah.
That was so strange. I didn't notice that at all.
Yeah. Horu, his second wish, I don't know if we really hear it. It's assumed that he gets a plate of wieners. But he wins the rings. He does the second ring battle and he wins, and everybody gets their happy endings. Which is cool. I wish there was more of a closure to the whole series. There's still time to do that because supposedly we are getting an episode 50 on TTFC.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That is so wild. I read about that today.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No. It's Stranger Things, but real.
Yeah, but real.
But real.
That's messed up, dog.
It's crazy. I saw it and I was like, nah, that's not real.
Yeah.
Because I saw an Instagram reel of it, like a joking thing of it. It was like that next to a tweet of them redoing the Sentai channel as the Gavan channel.
Yeah.
You saw that? Yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, those two things are obviously so outlandish. They would never do that for real. They're both real.
Yeah.
A real episode 50 next week.
Oh.
Oh, what? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh.
What's happening?
One of the TWICE members, her ankle is messed up and she's not going to be on the tour for a little bit.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Sorry,
Is it
pushed.
my favorite?
No.
Okay.
She'd probably be your second favorite, though, to be honest. Yeah. This was a fun episode, and something that I'd also wanted to point out is that it was refreshing that this episode was not about the end of the world or the fate of the universe. It was just he wanted to throw some hands. That's it.
Let him throw hands.
That's it. Yeah, and even then, when he did the ring war again, there was no threat of the calamity because they dealt with that. There was no threat of the Brightons, Tekajun. They dealt with that. Kuon coming back. That was cool. That was neat. He sort of redeemed himself. I thought that he was going to be done because he said it was temporary for him to be human again. But I thought the deal was he would come back and he would gain his form again if he did enough good deeds. And I seriously thought him saving Horu would be it. Like, oh, he finally selflessly did something, and now he's Garyudo. He's Kuon again.
Garyudo.
But no, we don't see him again after that. I would have been cool because it was so refreshing to see his face again, even though he's like a creep and he's such a good actor. But seeing his face again, that creepy ass smile, I was like, oh yeah, this dude, right?
He's a super creep.
Yeah.
But I do like that he has a comedic, which kind of forgives him for that. He has a comedic moment, and he has like really, really funny sides to him.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot, and I like that he came back, and his sort of thing of like whenever he came back is like, Oni-chan is here.
Mm-hmm.
Big Brother is back.
Yeah.
To save you, Horu.
Yeah.
I like that. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I like. Oh, Don Brothers.
There was claps.
Oh, that too.
There was like applause.
There was applause when this is a fucking comedy. Sentai is just for laughs. I love it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was, like I said, refreshing to see him, and the claps were ridiculous. I'm gonna miss this show. Like I was saying, just like Don Brothers, these characters were very unique. And this didn't live up to Don Brothers at all. Don Brothers is still, just like Momotaro said, there was never anybody like me. There will never be anybody like me after.
There you go.
And yeah, we see that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a break real quick. And we're back. Sorry, take a quick break. That was a weird cut in the middle of you talking. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Honestly, don't remember. I think I was just... Oh, man, you know what? I don't think I remember. What was the last thing you were talking about?
You were the one talking. I don't remember.
Well, that's a little funny.
Oh, well.
I mean...
I'd like seeing Otto again. The actress was actually able to come back. I guess it was weird that they were still wearing their, like, normal clothes at the beach, but whatever. Like cartoon characters. I'm very excited for the next Versus movie, of course. I do hope 45 somehow makes it in there. You know how I like Kira Major. No?
Was I freaking out about the Stranger Things
You were, but
situation, but for Gozyuger?
Yeah.
Then we get a brand new episode.
You didn't hear what I said right now?
No, what? I was still thinking.
I hope 45 shows up in the new Versus movie.
Oh, yeah, I hope so.
I know how much I like Kira Major.
Zenkaiger.
Shining!
That's not 45.
That's Pudding.
45 is Senkaiger. That is Pudding, you're right.
Yeah.
No, I think I was talking about that it was coming up again.
Yeah, I don't know what that special looks like, the episode 50. I think I read it's like extra scenes or something. It's not going to be a real like episode, maybe like a Visionette or something, but they're going to hit 50 hopefully. That'll be on the DVD. Speaking of, they showed the box for the last set of the episodes, and it's Shiriko Haku on the DVD Blu-ray box thing.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's about 12, 13 episodes each box, and she did the last 10, so it makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think ending on this series, this show specifically, has a feel good message.
Yeah.
It's a weird hiatus that Super Sentai is going on, but I feel like they are ending it as best as they could, with them knowing that in 5 years they would have to end it.
Yeah, but mentioned a while ago, Zenkaiger was airing. He had a 5-year plan, or right before it, I think it was Career Major. He announced it, and that 5-year plan was Zenkaiger, Dawn Brothers, kingohger, Boom, Gozyuger, 5.
Yep.
So it kind of was written on the wall from then that we were getting to an end. It's a bummer, it really is, but life goes on. And I'm glad we had it. I'm super glad we were able to live at the same time as this happening.
Yeah.
Let's see what the future holds. Let's see what's coming up next. Because they keep saying Sentai still lives on, and we are going to get that Versus movie. We're going to get the Kumare special. We're going to get the episode 50. And they're saying that we could still get specials later. We'll see what that means. But yeah, the Super Sentai spirit doesn't die, and let's see what happens with Gavan. Let's see how that pops off.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to how Gavin performs. Not so much as the story of it, because I feel like they're going to try a lot of new things, and a lot of new things might fall flat. I'm more from this side, looking at it from a financial standpoint, just because I want to see at what point does the legs of Code Red have to reintroduce itself as Sentai, from whatever point they need that to be.
Yeah, we'll see. One of the things that they were saying that was tough about Sentai recently, like getting more people into it, is they're trying to take bigger leaps, bigger steps, and they were doing stuff like that, like having a team of robots be the team, having pink and black that are CG characters the whole time being Rangers, shooting the whole show in a what is it, the void, kingohger, shooting all that like that. They were trying these bigger leaps because, and this is from the writing that they were from the exit interview, I guess, that like Akiko had. It was harder to do because Rider was sort of taking a lot of stuff Sentai was doing, and they point to Saber where they had 12 goddamn writers, so
color coded.
Sentai was like, okay, we'll throw more Rangers, and that is what happened with Q Ranger. That's what happened with Lupat right after that, and they were saying it's harder to do with Sentai because Sentai's traditions are so ingrained in what Sentai is. But in my opinion, that's what makes Sentai so great, is the roll calls. You don't get roll calls in Rider. You don't get roll calls in Gavan. You don't get roll calls in Gavan. But roll call is such an important, very theatrical thing in Sentai. Its roots go back to Japanese theater, where you have those kabuki theaters and the people are doing their whole over the top yo stuff, and they're announcing themselves and stuff. And that in Sentai was always so, in my opinion, just it evokes the stage presence of what the show is. And I hope that never goes away. Like stuff like that, that's so ingrained to the identity of Sentai. And I don't know if that's specifically what they were talking about was so hard to like break away from. Kind of evidence though with Dawn Brothers and Zenkaiger, where we didn't really get roll calls. Even kingohger barely got like team full roll calls together. They were trying to buck trends and stuff like that, but yeah, I just hope we don't get too far, because I read that and I was like, oh no, that means whenever Sentai does come back, we're going to see something different, something that maybe doesn't resemble what classic Sentai was. And that sort of got me fearful, but also, I mean, it could be new, it could be fresh, in the 5-10 years, if I'm still alive, we get to see that. But yeah, it was a fun ride. Sentai.
I'm still gonna be alive in 5, 10, 15, even 50 years from now.
That's nuts, dude. You can be 52 years old.
Yes. Yes.
Cool.
Yes. I'm gonna be 105. They say my generation will last up to the 100s. Oh, up to like the 110s.
Wow. Yeah. Not my generation though, I bet.
Millennials?
Millennials?
Maybe. Millennials.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of factors there.
Yeah. Like the world.
There's a lot of generational factors.
Yeah.
But Sentai, like it, love it. We did it for I've been watching it for 10 years. You've been watching it for 15, 20 years?
No, 15 Gozyuger. Kind of.
It was very, very fun. I loved the last 10 years watching it week by week and having a fun discussion of it. And I love the past 2 years of us having this show, almost 3 years of us talking about it week to week. And it was very nice. And the progression is there.
Damn.
You see it, and I hope to see it again.
You're right, dude. Almost 3 years. 141. That's 52 weeks. 52 weeks in a year. So.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. What was the first episode? Do you have that on top of your head or there?
I do not.
No. Okay. I have it.
Well, the first episode is like episode 4 or 5 that we did.
Heck.
What?
Heck. What? I ordered a controller. I ordered an Xbox controller. What the heck?
Is that a really old reference?
Yeah, man.
Speaking of references,
really
since this
old
is
person.
the last episode on this channel, maybe, Nirvana the band, the show, is gonna have a movie soon. It comes out this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Nirvana the band, the show, the movie. I'm so excited about that, dude.
Yeah.
It is so cool.
Our beta first episode of this show was February 20th, 2023.
Oh, wow. Nailed it. We did it. We did a perfect. Hey, here we are.
About a week away. From 3 full years of this. Well, not full because we had that break. Like
Right.
Rider and now Sentai. I did not think this has been almost 3 whole years. Holy shit. Yeah, we need a break.
3 whole years.
We need a break. We're calling this break for sure.
We've been doing the same thing for every week for 3 years. Let's do something new, you know?
Yeah, let me go back to the dashboard. Yeah, 200 current subscribers. Whatever, dude.
As shows, I feel like we've been doing this pretty consistently. I mean, regardless of any of the views or anything, we've been doing this like consistently.
Yeah.
Even as the first week, or like the first few episodes of us, at the end would be like, yeah, hey, we're gonna do this every week. As long as these shows are still playing, we'll be doing this every week, and we still are. Pretty great.
Yeah. Okay. Should we get out of here?
Yeah. Do you have any closing remarks? I mean, this is gonna be the last one. Maybe True Super Hyper Podcast episode 143 is gonna be in like 5 years,
I don't think so, dude.
or maybe like 2 years.
No.
What, True Super Hyper Podcast?
You're saying when we come back
time?
when we get back to doing, because when Sentai, yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 3 years.
I would get yes, that is also what I would give it. I'd give it 3 years.
Because no hate to Gavan, I just don't know much. I don't know how influential it's gonna be, but we'll see. I mean, Ryder took a break, came back, and Ryder blew up. Cool guy.
That's crazy because the writer before Kuga, he was nicknamed the Last Writer.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was like the franchise was in the dumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
And then a new legend, a new hero, a new era, a new millennium, a new hero.
No fear, no pain.
That's goddamn right.
Okay, I'm gonna miss you, Sentai. It's such a bummer that my best friend is moving away from Texas.
Yeah.
Sentai stopped airing. Ran. Left me. I'm losing my truck. It's one of those 2026s, you know? One of them. But
that's a lot of the negatives.
Yeah, you got to move forward. No, it doesn't have to be negative. They're just things that are happening. But I do want to thank all of you 30 listeners that come by every week. Check us out. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Josh. We hope you can stick around with our next endeavor. Thank you, Fro, for always being here and always commenting. Thank you, anybody else who listens. I hope this finale of us talking got you to make a comment to let us know that you're heard. Share our videos. Let us know what's going on with how you feel about the show, please. Yeah. Did you rate the episode also, by the way?
It's a 10 out of 10. This series, whole show, 10 out of 10.
Number 1. Damn.
50 out of 50.
Banger song. You can't take that away from it. The Wieners, this was a great song.
Yeah, the Wieners.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Ring, my ring, ring, my ring, ring, my ring. That's also a good song.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
That's pretty, Thank you. Godai, do you know what this means? Thumbs up.
It means
the Kugo reference.
You're next.
It means you're next.
Did you have any final thoughts for the review? I don't have the ending song on yet. Did you have any? I want to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Get our final thoughts and then we'll say our goodbye, or our sign offs.
And any thoughts for the show? I want to see more of it. I hope we get to see more of the 1 year gap of the whole regular Ring War, where it wasn't like the previous Ring War, which was Goju Polars, where it was just the 5 Gozyugers fighting each other. It was the Ring War with all of the Sentai without the Calamity, which was a big stopper in a lot of points for this Ring War. I want to see where that goes. Obviously, they didn't show it to expand on that later if they need to, but I feel like that would be a very, very good cameo point. We could get all the cameos we need whenever if we just show the 1 year gap of the real Ring War. That would be so nice. I hope to see all of these actors from these previous shows do things in anniversaries. Like if we get Sentai anniversaries, I hope that's the thing where that's what they focus on. Instead of just stopping everything Sentai completely, I still want the specials and I still want the movies and I still want the anniversaries. And I want to see where all these characters are at, regardless of if the show's still going on. And I just really like the ride that we've been on, even though it's been very bumpy for the show, like with the scandals and everything. I feel like they hurt themselves on the way coming down, but they definitely stuck a landing. If it's good or bad, that's for you to decide, but they definitely got 2 feet on the ground.
I did also want you to get some thoughts on this show. Final thoughts.
Oh, this show. I liked it. I liked doing this week to week. I liked the process of making this whole thing. Getting all of our equipment, setting all of the programs up, making sure that we have a nice streamlined way of editing this show and making sure that as soon as we record it, goes up. I like the way we've been doing it, but there is room for improvement and there is room for growth for sure. And I feel like we can definitely do that, and we have the power to do that.
Power Rangers. All right. I'm up with the music. You ready?
Yes.
Thank you, everybody, so much for listening with us for almost 3 whole years. Thanks for sticking around. If you haven't caught everything, go back. Check the archives. I've been Super Blastex.
Yep.
Follow me everywhere.
All of it. I'm on everywhere as Tokutoni. I'm Tokutoni. You can find me everywhere at Tokutoni. Like, comment, and subscribe to our new thing too. Please, we want to hear from you. because we're gonna keep on doing this as long as we want.
If you're watching this today when we put the episode out, go to my channel. We're live. I'm gonna be playing something. Video games tonight.
Be live. And I'll always be live on my YouTube or Twitch whenever. Just shoot me a DM.
Gross.
Yeah, actually, don't do that. Don't shoot me a DM.
All right, this is it. We're done. We're out of here for now. We'll see you guys.
Nice.
Bye, friends. It was fun. Thank you. If you do want to talk, though, you know, I guess you can DM me Instagram. That's where I'm at. Bye-bye. Don't fade away until you see both these images, TJ.
Okay.
We're on screen together. All right.
Bye.